Hey guys and gals, so today I'm just chilling. We going to the water park. Yeah, so somebody's blowing spit bubbles. Hello. Say hi. Hi. Very inappropriate. Anyway, so let's talk today, guys. What are y'all doing? What have y'all been doing for the summer? I'm just relaxing, I got the curls going. So what are some things y'all have been doing, to like ground yourself? Like, tell me in the comments. So what have y'all been doing to, get back to yourself? Like, if that's where you're at in your journey, like, do you have a journey? Like, how do you know you have a purpose? So this video is basically about how do you know, like, basically, if you're a chosen one. Not everyone is. Like, people want to pretend, be fake spiritualists and all that. I'm not. So how do you know? So this is how you know. Now, if you had a horrible childhood, if you had like horrible things happen to you, you was abused, you was raped, you was molested, you was beaten on, you was hurt for no reason, people just hurt you for no reason, you had fake friends, people betrayed you, you were lied to, criticized as a child, you was told to be quiet, keep your voice down, your throat chakra was basically silenced, you had evil, narcissistic people around you. And in order for us, people use that word a lot, but in order for us to basically change and understand like humans, I guess, like, we have to also be narcissistic. So don't get it twisted. You and me, we were narcissistic because you have to be one to know one. Yes, so that's why people say don't talk about people, don't throw stones if you live in a glass house. Because if you basically do the same thing, you can't talk about somebody. I used to be in my ego. I used to be clubbing, partying, sleeping around because I was raped. So obviously that's what you do, because you have like an entity on you, because YouTube want to, you can't say certain words. So if you have an entity attached to you, that's basically why people sleep around, because they have that attached to them. It's like a sex or like a sexual entity, let's say, but it's really a demon, right? Anyway, chunks, thank you. So that's what it basically is. So if you had all that happen to you and you had to basically be hurt so much that your heart broke, that people try to make you forget about love, so this is what they do. This is the whole purpose, your purpose, if you have one. If you were hurt like that, and if you were just betrayed, and if you were molested, and all this stuff, your family hurt you, nobody loves you, everybody acts like they don't, they do. You know what it is? They're here for a purpose. Everyone has a purpose. Like, just like Mother Nature, just like the cycle of life, kill or be killed. Yes, so a bird will eat another bird if they need to survive, correct? I watch Hannibal. A person will eat another person if they need to survive. If you're in the military and you don't have nothing else to eat, and someone is sick, they're gonna die, you're gonna just kill them and eat them, or wait till they die and eat them. But you don't want a dead carcass. That's why people kill instead of eating something already dead, because it's dead, it's a corpse, so it's like rotting already. You don't want that, so you're gonna get sick, obviously. But now, going away from that, if you know you have a purpose, so you have basically come here, you in your last lifetime, wherever, we up there, sometimes it's not really an up there or down here. This is HELL, this where we at, because we have to go through this to get to heaven, correct? Think about it. You have to go through hell to get to heaven. So you're already there. This is it, people. Wake up. Like, you have to go through this. And if you don't, you come back. You keep replaying and reliving the same life until you learn what you're supposed to learn. You want to be ignorant, or you want to be stupid and sleep around and be with the wrong person, and go to somebody with money instead of going to somebody with a heart, because it's your heart that gets measured, it gets weighed. So basically, you're gonna die, you're gonna get judged. That's why they say people don't judge people, God judges you, right? So you're gonna go, and they have someone that is basically the guard of the underworld. We all know who that is, but I'm not gonna talk about him. So anyway, he's gonna judge you, or she's gonna judge you. If you know who it is, they're gonna judge you. So if your heart is not as light as a feather, So I have a crow's feather because crows, that's my spirit animal. A crow. If you look how light this is. See how light that is? So I keep a couple of them because they always come landing on my truck because they love me. So they talk to me since I was little. I used to run away from it and people say I was weird, but yeah, who would look at me now? Y'all are the weirdos, please. Animals speak to you. You have to be the one to listen. But if you fogged up and you got fluoride, you drinking all that fluoride water, the tap water, you drinking all that, you know, soda, you drinking all that stuff that have all that stuff in it, them chemicals that mess up your brain cells, good luck to you. You won't never hear no animals. You won't never hear nothing. You just believe what you believe and die, and that's it. Come back and replay, do the same thing. That's what purgatory is. You repeat the same life. Do you want to come back? I don't want to come back and repeat the same thing. No, honey. Matter of fact, I already changed my Akashic records, and I already rewritten what I'm gonna come back and do, because in this lifetime I wanted to come back and basically be a healer and basically learn and get abused so that I could basically teach others how to heal themselves. Next lifetime, it's all about me, baby. I'm sorry. Sorry to everybody, but no, I'm not with this, because this this ain't for me. No, I'm not putting my kids through nothing. None of this. I'm not doing it. Next lifetime, I'm ready. Listen, I'm ready. So this lifetime needs to hurry up. Speed it up and let me go, because I'm excited for the next one. I already saw it. I already saw what's supposed to happen. So I'm over it. But anyway, I have to, you know, live it out, whatever. I have to do what I have to do. So I signed up for it. I don't know why, but my higher self thought that it would be good for humanity, I guess, yeah. So she's a humanitarian. Yeah. That's my higher self, not this person on earth. So this person here, I'm in this body. You see this body, this vessel? Yeah. So if you know that you're supposed to be doing something different, do it. If you feel that you're different, you are. If you hear spirits, you do. If you think you saw something and across your eye and it was. If you hear like voices, you do. If you are told like to give somebody something, or you see a homeless person, you feel pain in your heart, yes, give them some food, like give them something, like yes, that's God, that's your higher self telling you you're supposed to do it. You have to listen to your gut. You have to listen to your inner self. You have to listen to your higher self. Like, stop doing that. If you keep ignoring it, that, you know what I learned? Okay, when you ignore your gut, you get hurt. So I ignored my gut, my intuition, because I wanted to be with this guy, like this person like that. I gave my whole heart to him. Now y'all would think it's my ex-husband, but it's not. So it's this guy that I wanted to be with. Now in my reality, the way my husband looks is just like this guy, and the way my children, I wanted them to look, is just like this man. But he hurt me the most. Now if y'all know my story, y'all know the person that killed my twins, the person that gave me infection that killed my babies, and the reason I had to do IVF and have my fallopian tubes cut out, because he gave me UTI, not UTI, he gave me a STI, and basically not an STD, not like something like y'all people walking around with. Some people walk around with herpes and giving people AIDS and doing all that. It's just an infection, and then you get it sexually. Basically, you get rid of it. But because the baby's blood was infected, they died. So basically, he hurt me the most. Now my heart will forever be broken. I can't even lie. It will. So don't matter how much kids I have, I'm having a lot of kids, don't matter how much I have, my heart will forever be with the kids I lost, because those are my children, and I wanted those kids so bad. Like, I wanted those boys, I wanted them like how I want to breathe, like I want air, like that's how much it hurts so bad. I don't even want to think about it. But he hurt me the most. Now I didn't listen to my gut when it was telling me he was cheating. I didn't listen to my gut when it was telling me he was lying to me. He was using me. He was taking my money, because I was so in love. I thought I was, because I was like, this guy, he looks just like my dreams. So in my dreams, since I was a little child, I saw my children. I saw my husband. I saw them. This guy, what I thought it was him, it wasn't him, but it was his look-alike. Like, it's his twin. So this guy, he is tall, He had blue eyes. He's a black guy, but he's not black, obviously. His parents was albino, but he basically looks like he's white and black. What is that? He looks like he's white and black, but I was just like, oh my gosh, like, this is my husband. Like, I'm gonna have my kids. I'm gonna have my redhead kids, my blue eyes kids. No, it wasn't him. It was like his, I guess, like his counter. I don't know what to call him, but anyway, he was just evil. Now, because I didn't listen, that's what happened. So you're gonna have to, you know, when your parents be like, if you don't listen, you're gonna feel. So basically, that's what happens. So if you don't listen, you're gonna feel. So I felt hurt, I felt pain, so I had to struggle. So now he made me basically have to go through IVF, pay a lot of money, have my kids in another way, because I didn't listen and I was forcing destiny. So you can't change your destiny. You can't. It doesn't matter what you do. But it's crazy because in that time span that I was doing that, it took 3 years. So I would say 4 years. We was together 4 years and all that happened, right? But in 3 years, it took me to have all my kids, to do my IVF, to have successful, have all my 10 kids. And it's crazy, like, the same time. So you see how time here for us humans is a long time, but up in the heavens, it's basically like a minute, like 5 minutes is like 5 years or whatever, right? But it's different. So you just have to listen. So when people get hurt and when people be with people that they're not supposed to be with, you go through struggles. You're not supposed to go through any kind of struggles if you with somebody that you was meant to be with. So take it from me, like, stop doing all of that. Stop trying to force somebody to be with you. Stop trying to force a connection. Or if you feel that your life path, you're supposed to do something else, but you're doing something opposite and you don't like it, like you're in a job you hate, that's because you're not supposed to be there. So if you supposed to do like plants or have a garden, have herbs or whatever you're supposed to do, that's what you're supposed to do. Like, stop trying to be in the business world, being a lawyer, a doctor, and you're not supposed to do it. You don't like it, you don't love it. I hate when I go to the hospital and I meet nurses and they hate what they do. Like, I don't want you touching me. Like, you have lives in your hand. Like, don't do that. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to come to tell y'all, if you have a purpose, this is what happened, is what you go through. So you're just gonna have to go through it, have your awakening, and go through your ego. And basically, you have to, like, Google and look up your life purpose. Look up what you're supposed to do. Look up your moons. Look up your sun rising. Look up what time you was born. Look up your zodiac. Look up what you compatible with. All of that stuff, it's real. Anyway, so sending y'all a lot of light and love, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and be the reason someone smiles today. These people over here listening to me. And check out my Etsy shop. It's Nova's Kitchen, one word. And if you want your herbal seasonings, your Caribbean green seasonings, so Fritos, what else I have? Honey, garlic honey, and I have the holistic fire cider. And I'm adding something else, but it's a lot because, you know, it has to be fermented. All right, guys.